As always, I have to pop by the booth of one of my favorite companies, and by far my favorite French company, Ludonaute, because so far they have not got it wrong for me. Every single game has been a hit, and testament is that Lewis and Clark, the game that they released last year, has done incredibly well. Annce-Cecille, what a fantastic success with Lewis and Clark. How has that been for you guys?
That was amazing. We didn't expect this to be so successful. 3 months before we released the game, Lewis and Clark here in Essen last year, we thought that only 3,000 copies would be sold, and then during the last year we have sold 30,000 copies all around the world. So it's a hit for us, and it's something we didn't expect at all. And I feel that it will be the same this year with Colt Express, because there's same things that are going on. And we'll see, but we are very, very happy.
Fingers crossed. And now this year, Christophe, you have designed Colt Express, and it's looking incredible. I mean, seriously, that train on the board is wonderful. Tell me a little bit about the game and how the idea came about.
The idea came out maybe 5 or 6 years ago with my little brother, and we wanted to do a game with a train. And basically, we had these 2 levels of game, but I never imagined to have a 3D train, basically because I love card games, and there are plenty of cards, action cards in the game, but I used cards as well for the carriages. So in the game you are outlaws, and the aim of the game is to rob passengers and to be the richest outlaw at the end of the game. So basically you attack the train together, and as soon as you put your feet into the train, just you kick each other player around you. So it's a really interactive game.
And you can mess with other players.
Yeah. Basically, it's a programming game. So you have to program actions in a stack. But during the resolution phase, you have choices to do. So if it's a bit chaotic, so it's quite funny.
Annce-Cecille, I know that you only publish games you like, that you really want to find. How did you guys meet? How did you find each other?
We were friends. Even before we were publishers, we know Christophe. We met him, in a festival somewhere a long time ago, maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
In France.
Okay. Yeah. And he and Cedric, my husband, played the same game, Dungeon Twister, and they make conventions together. So we know each other well, and that is one of the reasons why we decide to publish the game so early. Usually when we get prototype from designers, we don't know. It's not easy for us to know how well it will be the job with them. So we try to get the game as advanced as possible. But with Christophe's game, we have I followed him very closely, and we knew that it would be a great adventure together, because we knew each other, and it couldn't have go wrong,
We had the advantage that we had already worked together. I worked with Cedric. We tried to design games together. We never published anything for now, but it's our first baby. And the thing is, even if the idea come from me, basically we worked really as a team, and they helped me to reach this level with this game, and I'm really happy with that.
Well, and it's looking absolutely fantastic. How did the production of the train, the idea of doing it into a 3D come about?
I'm for nothing, because basically I was for a card game or board game, and I didn't imagine it can be like this. So I'm amazed every time they made new stuff on the game. They make cactus, because I never designed cactus because they are useless, but they are so funny into the game. So you have to ask her.
To be honest, the first idea was not from us. It was from Bruno Catala and Antoine Bozat. I want to thank them for all, because we let them play the prototype a few months ago, and when they see the game, they say, okay, it's a good game, but it's a train game. It's not about outlaws, it's about a train. So make a train. That's the point of the game. And we never have thought of this before they told us. So thanks to Bruno and Antoine.
Of course, Bruno, you guys worked together with him before to do SOS Titanic, which is also an absolutely fantastic game. So again, you're going hit after hit after hit after hit. So what are you going to do next? Do you have new ideas, new games? What's going to happen with you?
I have already ideas, but the problem is I don't know what will be soon available. I prefer do one work at a time and do it really properly. And it's not my job, so it's really a hobby for me. So it has to be to stay a hobby for me. So
that's fair enough indeed. And how about for you? What can we expect from Ludonaute? What are you working on?
I can say it now. I think that we are going to release next year a new game about Colt Expedition. Not an expansion, but a new game with dice, but that will tell the journey back of the expedition. So for the moment, it's the same designers, Cedric Chaboussi, and the same artist, I think, Vincent Dutré. But for the moment, it's just a prototype, and we will know more maybe in early 2015.
Well, that means that the rest of us can already begin to get excited because Cedric is going to make an absolutely fantastic game. Colt Express is going to do absolutely wonderfully well, and many congratulations. I can see the booth is very, very busy. And seriously, people, take a look at the game because it looks on the table. It's just spectacular, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much for your time, and best of luck with Colt Express.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.